Welcome back, Z-Listers. I'm here for another solo movie review of the newest edition in the Evil Dead franchise, Evil Dead Burn. Directed by Sebastian Vanasek, this film just continues the greatness of the Evil Dead franchise. It delivers on gore, violence, and insanity. And that's what I love about this franchise. This franchise knows what it is. It does not try to stray. And really, one criticism, yes, it does do the same story over and over and over again. Yes, it does. I could see some people saying it's repetitive. I'm not here for all of that. I'm here just to see the insanity and the kills, really, and just to see how crazy this film and the films before it like have set precedent. I want to see if this film is going to continue, and it absolutely does. It delivers on just crazy kills, has really good humor. I thought the humor in this movie was very surprising, just enough in a horror movie to make it like just perfect, a perfect blend of just a little bit of humor mixed with all the craziness and violence. And I also really enjoy the performance of Sahelia Yacoub. I had never seen her in a movie before this, so I was interested to see. I'm like, oh, okay, lead actress, never seen her, and I thought she did a really good job. And so did I thought everybody did a good job in the film. But really, the star of the show, of course, is really the makeup design and just the brutality of it. This film goes where all of its predecessor goes before, and then some. I just wanted to see some crazy kills, and that's exactly what you get in this film. But I will say that one major criticism I have, and what held this film back at least a couple points for me, there are some decision-making points in this film that make no sense at all. And it's just to move the plot forward. And I felt like the writing in this specific moment, and you know what it is when you watch it, you're like, what is happening? Why is this happening? And then, yeah, it's just really to move the plot forward, but it's just so dumb that for me, it knocks it down. It knocks it down a bit. And I will also say that the ending is where this movie kind of falls off. Everything was mainly practical, which I love. You know, I love just seeing all the blood and just what they do to the actors in this film. But at the very end, they side with CGI, and I think they could have done way better if they did more practical effects, especially if it was a practical effect burn body like we see at the end of the movie. I don't know. I did not like that they opted for CGI at the end. But other than that, like I said, this film delivers on the violence. And I really enjoyed the other aspect of the film where it focuses on Alice, Sahelia Yacoub's character, Alice, and just how awkward it is to be around other family members, in-laws that don't really like you that much. And they don't know the full picture. And Alice in this story, as we see, is in an abusive relationship with their son, this family's son. And they have no idea. They view him as, oh, he's our son. He was great. And he was a good businessman. He was a good friend and husband. When we see it's not like that. And we see a person stuck in an abusive relationship and not feeling supportive by the family because they don't know. And they don't seem to really trust her either. They're just like, oh, she's just the girl. She's just my son's wife. That's it. And doesn't really feel part of the family. And I will say I enjoy the younger brother in this movie. His character takes a turn in this movie where I was really surprised. And at that point, I'm not going to say what happens. Go watch the movie. But you're like, oh my God. And so really enjoyed that character as well. But overall, just to make it short and sweet, this film, like I said before, it knows exactly what it is. And it knows what franchise it's in. And yes, it can get repetitive, but that's not what this franchise is about. It's not about the storyline necessarily. It is about how crazy can we get, how violent can we get, and how just out off the wall can we get. You know, I mean, the remake put all the rain, the blood rain, the one Evil Dead Rise before this, which I actually, it might be my favorite in the franchise. That might be a hot take, but yeah, this film really just continues that trend. I cannot wait to see more of these films. I don't think there's a bad film in this franchise. If you have not seen the originals, go back and watch them. They are good. Yes, a lot of the practical stuff they did back then doesn't really hold up now, but you can appreciate the art. So like I said, I don't think there's a film in this franchise that's a miss. And yeah, I enjoyed this film. I mean, other than that plot point and the very, very end, I thought this was a really solid film. I would definitely give it a strong 7 out of 10. It delivers on exactly what I wanted out of it, and it's definitely rewatchable. So if you have not seen it, go check it out and go watch the other ones. Especially the last 3, you do not need to know the last 3 films. You do not need to know what happened before then. The original trilogy is a little bit different. That's one long storyline. But yes, if Evil Dead Remake 2013, Evil Dead Rise, and Evil Dead Burn, you can just watch, pop it in any order you want. Check it out. I highly recommend it.